Have you ever stopped to think that, despite thousands of years having passed, many of the Bible's teachings about money remain incredibly relevant today? In times of crisis, inflation, unemployment, and mounting debt, the words written centuries ago still echo with wisdom in our modern world. But if the Bible already warned us about financial matters, why do so many people still ignore these guidelines? Today, you'll discover 10 timeless financial lessons directly from the Holy Scriptures that can transform the way you handle money. Get ready to see your finances with new eyes and, who knows, find the path to a more balanced, free, and prosperous life. 1. The 20% Rule, Joseph's Lesson in Egypt. The first lesson comes from the story of Joseph, son of Jacob, who became one of the most important figures in Egypt. When Pharaoh had a mysterious dream about 7 fat cows and 7 skinny cows, Joseph interpreted its meaning. There would be 7 years of abundance, followed by 7 years of scarcity. Joseph's proposed solution made all the difference between survival and collapse. He suggested that Egypt store 20% of all harvests during the years of abundance. This strategic move ensured the nation's survival during the drought years. This lesson is golden even today. Saving 20% of your income may seem difficult at first, but it's what creates financial stability and security. If 20% feels like too much now, start with 1%, then 5%, and gradually increase. What matters is building the habit of saving. This practice is the foundation of the famous 50-30-20 rule: 50% for needs, 30% for wants, and 20% for savings or investments. Saving is preparing. It's building a safety net that protects you during hard times. 2. Avoid debt, modern slavery. Proverbs 22:7 states, "The rich rule over the poor, and the borrower is slave to the lender." In other words, being in debt is losing your freedom. In today's world, debt comes in many forms: credit cards, overdrafts, unpayable loans. It's marketed as convenience, but the reality is anguish, exorbitant interest, and a constant feeling of imprisonment. If you're in debt, make it a priority. Debts don't disappear with time, they grow. Cutting unnecessary expenses, renegotiating amounts, and finding ways to increase your income are effective strategies. The Bible calls us to responsibility and planning, not to impulsiveness. 3. Don't be a spender. Live within your means. Proverbs 21:20 says, "In the house of the wise are stores of choice food and oil, but a foolish man devours all he has." The image is clear. The wise save. The fool spends everything. We live in an age of excess. Social media encourages reckless spending. But the Bible invites us to moderation. Spending less than you earn isn't a sign of poverty. It's a sign of wisdom. It's choosing freedom over appearance. Spending all you earn means living on the edge. Living below your means allows you to build a reserve, invest in the future, and achieve true financial peace. It's the difference between being a slave to your paycheck and being in control of your life. 4. Want money? Work for it. Effort brings reward. Proverbs 24:33-34 warns, "A little sleep, a little slumber, a little folding of the hands to rest, and poverty will come on you like a thief." The message is clear. There's no room for laziness if you want to prosper. Work is an essential part of life. Even the wealthiest people didn't escape hard work, and those who inherited money or won the lottery often lost it all because they didn't know how to manage it. Work isn't a punishment, it's a tool. Through it, you develop skills, create opportunities, and build independence. Learn something new, Seek extra income. Challenge yourself. Prosperity is the natural result of well-directed effort. 5. Money comes from effort, not luck. Proverbs 10:4 reinforces, lazy hands make for poverty, but diligent hands bring wealth. This lesson complements the previous one. Money is the result of effort and dedication, not magic. Many hope for a financial miracle, a stroke of luck. But those who truly build wealth in the long run are those who act with consistency. They learn, adapt, work, and invest. The Bible teaches that God blesses the work of our hands. That means the blessing doesn't come without action. You plant, God blesses, and together you reap the harvest. 6. Diversify your investments. Protect yourself from the unexpected. Ecclesiastes 11. 2 advises, invest in 7 ventures, yes, in 8. You don't know what disaster may come upon the land. This is the principle of diversification. Putting all your money into one investment, business, or project is risky. If something goes wrong, you lose everything. But by diversifying into stocks, real estate, fixed income, real estate funds, domestic and international markets, you reduce risk and increase your chances of success. Diversification protects you from life's uncertainties, and the Bible, with its ancient wisdom, warned us about this long before the modern financial market existed. 7. Have multiple streams of income. Security. Lies in variety. Ecclesiastes 11:6 says, "Sow your seed in the morning, and at evening let your hands not be idle, for you do not know which will succeed." This verse teaches us to keep our options open. Having more than one source of income isn't greed, it's intelligence. It could be a second job, a side business, investments, or any other legitimate way to generate money. Relying on only one income source is like building a house on a single pillar. If that pillar falls, everything collapses. But with multiple streams, you create stability and growth opportunities. It's a safety net that supports your freedom. 8. Don't love money. Use it, but don't idolize it. Darstan. Timothy 6:10 reminds us, the love of money is the root of all kinds of evil. The problem isn't money itself, but obsession with it. Many sacrifice health, family, time, and even values in pursuit of wealth. But money is a means, never an end. When it becomes the center of life, we lose sight of what truly matters. The Bible invites us to use money wisely, to ensure stability, help others, and live with purpose. Inner peace, healthy relationships, and knowing you did the right thing are worth more than any bank balance. 9. Think beyond yourself. Build a legacy. Proverbs 13:22 says, "A good man leaves an inheritance for his children's children." Building wealth isn't just about living well today. It's about ensuring that your family and future generations can also live with dignity. It's about thinking of legacy, responsibility, and generosity. Inheritance can be financial, but it can also be about principles, healthy habits, and wisdom. Teaching your children how to manage money is as important as leaving them money. The most powerful wealth is the one that changes stories. 10. Invest first in wisdom. Knowledge comes before wealth. In 1 Kings 3, God offered Solomon the chance to ask for anything. Instead of asking for wealth or power, Solomon asked for wisdom. And because he chose well, he received wealth as well. This is one of the Bible's deepest lessons. Before anything else, invest in yourself, in learning, growing, and developing financial intelligence. Those who understand money make better decisions. Those who study open doors. Those who prepare see results. Courses, books, mentors, experiences, all these build the foundation of your success. Knowledge is the investment with the highest return and the lowest risk. These 10 biblical lessons show us that achieving financial prosperity is much more than just earning money. It's a journey of responsibility, wisdom, discipline, and purpose. And although the Bible was written thousands of years ago, its message remains alive, practical, and accessible. If you enjoyed this video and want more content like this, subscribe to our channel. There's a lot of great content coming your way to help you build a lighter, more conscious, and more prosperous financial life. See you next time.